Students, first we'll see the definition of node. So node is defined as where two or more branches meet. Okay, when more than two branches meet, that point we call it as node. So again, node voltage analysis is used to find like unknown voltages. At node, what is the voltage? At one point, what is the voltage? That for that this analysis will be done. In mesh analysis, we saw the method was used to find the loop currents. Okay, what are the currents in the loop? Unknown currents we used to do. Now, like that, here we'll find the voltages. Node voltages will be used. So node voltages analysis can be applied to non-planar networks, and mesh analysis is applied for planar networks within a plane. Planar network can be drawn on a plane without branches crossing over each other. And important is for node analysis, we'll be using Kirchhoff's current law. That is important. For mesh analysis, we were using Kirchhoff's voltage law. Here we'll be using Kirchhoff's current law, where the current is written in terms of voltage and resistance. I is equal to V by R is the formula that will be used for node voltage analysis. V is equal to I into R is the formula used for mesh analysis. And for node, we'll use I is equal to V by R. Okay, and here some assumptions will be made. First assumption is current moving away from the node. See, we need not do this assumption. You can go the other way also, but we'll follow one method here. That is current moving away from the node is positive and current moving towards the node is negative. This is the assumption we are making here. So whenever you do problems on node analysis in exam also, you have to mention this assumption. Okay, current moving away from the node. The current going away from the node, we take it as positive, and the current moving towards the node, if it is coming towards the node, we take it as negative. So one example, we'll learn this method by taking one example here. One network is shown here where we have like three loops and all. Okay, branches are there. 15 volts is the resistance, and sorry, 15 volts is the voltage source. Okay, and we have first, whenever they give the network, you have to find how many nodes are there. Fine, first you have to find, or you have to determine the nodes here. In this network we have two nodes, V1 and V2. See, in the problem they will not give the nodes, you have to find out the nodes. Here near 15 volt we have a 1 ohm resistor in series, but this is not a node here because there are no two branches here. If you have two or more branches, then only we call it as a node. So in this network we have two nodes. Okay, after identifying the nodes, name them as V1 and V2. Fine. Near first we'll take first node, that is node 1. We call it as V1. And how many branches this node has? This node has 3 branches. And one more thing, for all the node analysis, there will be one common ground node. Okay, at the bottom where all the branches meet, we call it as ground node. Okay, that is one. And still we have, other than that, we have two nodes. Common ground node will be there for all the networks. So we'll go with this node 1. V1 has 3 branches. So it has 3 currents also. Okay, 3 branches. Assume that, this is our assumption. Assume that the current is going away from the node. So we'll take it as 3 currents, I1, I2 and I3. So all the currents are going away from the node. If the currents are going away from the node, our assumption is it is positive. So I1, I2, I3 are positive. So for all these 3 branches, we have to write current. Okay, what is the formula for current? Current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. Remember that current is equal to voltage divided by resistance. So we have here two voltages, that is V1 is the one voltage and one more voltage they have given here 15 volts. So what will be the current in this branch? The current in this branch will be difference in the voltage divided by the resistance. How much is resistance? 1 kilo ohm is the resistance. So what is the difference? V1 minus 15 volts divided by 1. So the first equation, that is the equation for the current I1 is V1. See, if they have given here plus 15. Okay, first it is plus. So you have to write minus V1 minus 15 divided by 1. If they had written here minus, you should write plus then. That means V1 plus 15. Okay, that is the difference in voltage you have to take. So current I1 in terms of voltage and resistance, how we will write? V1 minus 15 divided by 1 is the 1 current. So what is the next current? I2. I2 is V1. Okay, here it is ground voltage. Ground voltage is taken as 0. So V1 minus 0 divided by 1. So 1 is the resistance. And between V1 and V2, we'll write first V1. V1 minus V2 divided by 0.5. So 3 branches, we'll write 3 equations here. Okay, or 3 currents we write. Okay, I1, I2 and I3. So first I'll tell you that for node 1, we have written 3 currents here. First current is V1 minus 15 by 1 plus V1 minus 0 by 1 plus V1 minus V2 by 0.5 is equal to 0. Just listen carefully here. 1 see, first is voltage, that is the difference in the voltage divided by resistance. So this relationship represents one current. Okay, again this second one also represents one current, so third one represents one current. So 1 1 equation represents 1 1 current in 1 1 branch. Okay, I1, I2, I3. Since both the all the three currents are going away from the node, so we are writing positive sign, that is equated to 0. So this is the equation for node 1. Okay, in node 1 we write current in terms of voltage and resistance. Okay, and assume the current is going away from the node, and the current going away from the node is positive. So first current is, since it is written in terms of voltage and resistance, you have to take difference in the voltage divided by resistance. Difference in the voltage divided by resistance is V1 minus 15 by 1, V1 minus 0 by 1, V1 minus V2 divided by 0.5. Okay, that are the equations for node 1. The similar method will be applied for node 2. So in node 2 also similarly we have 3 branches here. Assume the current as I1 dash, I2 dash and I3 dash. So the first one, we can go with anything. We can write V2 minus 20 divided by 1, V2 minus 0 divided by 2 and V2 minus V1 divided by 0.5. So all these are the equation for node 2. See, first this node 1 you have to simplify this before going to node 2. Simplify the equation. So bring all the V1 terms one side. Okay. So we have like V1 minus 15 plus V1 by 0.5 minus V2 by 0.5. Have splitted it, numerator and denominator. Then bring all the V1 one side. So 1 plus 1 plus 0.1 by 0.5. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 by 0.5, all are V1 terms, and V2 is V2 divided by 0.5. So the value of this is 4V1 minus V2 by 0.5 is equal to 15. Simplify it, you will get this equation. So 4V1 minus 2V2 is equal to 15 is our first node 1 equation. Similarly, node 2. Node 2 5 is V2 minus V1. Okay. V2 minus V1 divided by 0.5. V2 minus 0 divided by 2. Adil Kanu Microsoft. Listening now, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Okay, we'll start with node 2. Node 2 equation is V2 minus V1 by 0.5 plus V2 by 2 plus V2 minus 20 by 1. Okay. Separate the V2 terms. Okay, you write it as 1 divided by 0.5 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. Separate the V2 terms and V1 as 0.5 equated to 20. Then we'll get the equation. Okay, we got, so two nodes are there. So how many nodes are there? That many equations. So two nodes. So we'll be getting two equations. As usual, how used to find the unknown current? Same like that only, substitute in the calculator and find out V1 and V2. So two equations. After that, write them in the determinant form. 4 minus 2 minus 2 3.5, and these are the 15 and 20 are the constants. Put them in the determinant form, put in the calculator as the coefficients. You will get the node voltages V1 and V2. So the node voltage which we had assumed, it is 9.25 volts, and one more is 11 volts. So two answers just by putting the writing the current equations. Okay, assuming the current moving away from the node, taking it as positive and writing the equation, we'll get the node voltages. That was the first example. The similarly we'll go, similarly is the same course, it is, we'll go with the second example. Here also we have two node voltages V1 and V2. So V1 minus 10 divided by 2. Okay, that is our first current, that is I1. V1 minus 10 divided by 2. Next it is V1 minus 0 divided by 4. So V1 minus 0 divided by 4. Next it is V1 minus V2 divided by 5. V1 minus V2 by 5, that is equal to 0 is our equation. So separate the V1 terms, we will get the equation as 0.95 V1 minus 0.2 V2 is equal to 5. Separate V1 terms and V2 terms. Separately you do it, you will get. Next, the node 2 equation, what it will be? It is V2 minus 20 divided by 10. V2 divide minus 0 divided by 8, and V2 minus V1 divided by 5. Okay, that is the node 2 equation. After writing the node 2 equation, just separate the V1 and V2 terms. See here, it is 20 by 10. Okay, 0, 0 will get cancelled. It will be 2. You should remember that. We are these are the constants. Okay, 20 by 10 is a constant. So you'll get equate. It is equals a minus here. When it comes this side, it is 2. So that is the node 2 equation. So we have node 1 and node 2, put it in the determinant form and find the unknowns V1 and V2. So you have to remember here, first check how many nodes are there. After checking the nodes, for each node, see how many branches are present. Okay, important steps are, check the nodes. After checking how many branches are there, in for that branches, assume the currents. Okay, and assume that they are going away from the node. So for 1 current, write the equation. So for the first current, the equation is difference in the voltage divided by resistance. So these are the three steps you have to remember. So what is the difference in the voltage? It is V1 minus 10 divided by 2. What is the difference in the voltage for I2 current? It is V1 minus 0 divided by 4, because one more node is the ground node. Okay, ground node is always taken as 0. Other than these two nodes, for all the network, there will be a common ground node. Okay, this is the second example which is solved here. After writing all the two equations, putting in the determinant form, you'll get the answer. See, just don't copy this. You have to solve it and write. Okay. Next, we'll go with the concept. As we had the concept of super mesh, here also we have the concept of super node. Okay, that is